So, first off, I want to say is we're recording this on a Wednesday, not a Thursday like we normally do, which means I'm currently not watching AEW Dynamite. So I have that recorded. I'm going to watch it later. But there is one match specifically tonight that I want to talk about that I am dying to see. It is FTR, arguably one of the greatest tag teams in the world. They were known as the Revival or just Dash and Dawson back in WWE. These two guys, they're amazing. They currently hold the Ring of Honor Tag Team Championships and the AAA Tag Team Championships. And they are both entered in the Owen Hart tournament that AEW is doing. Both of them very big Bret Hart fans. And they're fighting each other for the first time ever. These two tag team partners are going up against one another in the tournament.
Oh, that sounds exciting.
There's no feud or nothing to it. It's just like, may the best man win. And they go in there and they're going to have a banger of a match. I can't wait to see it.
Healthy competition.
Yeah. So it's great. These two guys being big Bret Hart fans. And on commentary, another huge Bret Hart fan is doing commentary during this match specifically, I hear, CM Punk. I don't know if that's been confirmed yet or not. But it's just a bunch of Bret Hart fans doing an Owen Hart tournament, just having some great wrestling. And FTR has been killing it lately. They've been having some of the best matches of their career the past couple weeks. So,
FDR?
FTR.
Oh, I was like,
nobody knows what it stands
Roosevelt?
for. Yeah, nobody knows what it stands for. For the longest time, they were saying "fuck the Revival." It's a long story that involves the Young Bucks making fun of them when they were called the Revival in WWE. They invented the name, then they took the name. Now they're saying it's forever. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. Just FTR.
I actually have a story about that, but that's something I can. It's more like a video clip, which I'll have to show you, like maybe after the show.
Sure.
Where I super kicked my cousin.
Oh, that's fine. I've super kicked you. I've
Where'd
super
you
kicked
post
you
it?
guys.
YouTube?
No, it's on the IG. Actually, it wasn't posted on mine. It was posted on my cousin's. I'm just tagged in it.
Oh,
I'm an old man. What's IG?
Instagram.
Instagram,
Okay.
sir.
Thank you.
That's
Thank
a
you.
big social media platform. If you didn't know,
I have that. I'm forced to have that for this podcast.
Well, hold on. If you didn't know, now you know. Christian Cage.
Also, rap.
Huh?
Christian Cage didn't invent that line, David.
Oh.
Another story I have is that Ric Flair announced that, you know how he was...
I was confused, too. I was trying to get him, and then he just shut me up. I was just
Biggie,
like, what are you talking about?
Biggie Smalls.
Oh.
Jesus Christ. And you quoted Christian, a Canadian.
I don't listen to rap
Ric
that
Flair
much.
was supposed to pass away a couple years ago because he was really sick. He was on death's door like a couple years back. Remember, it was this whole thing. He was in the hospital. And turns out that WWE had already made like a RIP Ric Flair video package before the man had ever died.
Really?
Damn.
Yeah, this came to light just recently.
Like, this motherfucker is definitely going to kick the bucket soon. Let's get it ready.
And Ric Flair quoted on it, and he said that he's seen it. Like, he watched it and everything. But he was just like, he said he's not mad about it because he himself said that he was told he had like a 5% chance of surviving what he was going through.
I forget what happened, though.
I can't remember what it was, but I remember it was bad. Like, he had to go to the hospital, I think, twice within a short amount of time.
Yeah.
And he even said that he lost his memory for like 6 months. Like, he didn't know who he was or whatever. Like, he could remember stuff going forward, but he couldn't remember stuff from behind, like from before. So Flair was in real bad condition.
He didn't remember anything who he was. That's like a movie shit.
On
That's
podcasts
Memento.
and stuff, I heard that he was getting into fights with like hospital security, which is like, I know exactly what that feels like, fighting an old man in a hospital.
Oh,
But
and he's pretty jacked for like an old dude. He probably like was pushing people around.
Oh, dude,
like...
I've had to go deal with some old people that are and they're not Ric Flair. Like, Flair would put on a show against my guys, maybe. I don't know, depending on who was working that day. But yeah, no, that happened, and there's a video package that exists out there. Just R.I.P. Ric Flair.
God, but not forgotten.
This man has
probably getting the merchandise ready, like rip.
I know. Just think about it. This man he's been in the WWE Hall of Fame twice. One of which he wasn't even in WWE. He was working for TNA when they entered him. And this man has an in memoriam video while he was alive. This man's a goat. Like,
he's done it all. An in memoriam.
He's done things that nobody else can do.
Yeah.
On top of that, surviving some shit 5% chance, like that's like a lotto in itself.
But Danny, fun fact: did you also know that? Go ahead, David.
No, when you think about it, this man was struck by lightning twice.
He was in 2 airplane crashes.
Or was it 2? I'm sorry, 2 airplane crashes.
Yeah,
and was struck by lightning. Okay, and I hate to laugh, but I don't know how you get off the airplane, and the gentleman hands him an umbrella because it was raining, and then lightning strikes the umbrella.
See, I didn't know about that. I didn't know about the lightning thing. But
that is off horrible. The umbrella and killed the guy next to him.
Are you shitting me?
No, that's what happened.
That's not real. That's not real.
That's fucking bananas.
I don't know. Ask Ric Flair.
I'm looking this up.
He said that in a promo in the ring.
That's a promo, David. He said a lot of things in promos that aren't true.
Now, I don't know if that's even
that umbrella... That umbrella must be made out of the craziest material to ricochet lightning.
He said it ricocheted. I don't know. Maybe he over-exaggerated.
He's talking about Ricochet, the wrestler in WWE right now. 2-time WWE Hall of Famer right told Dan Le Batard, that's a name, show on ESPN Radio Thursday afternoon that he once survived getting hit by lightning. Flair said the incident occurred at an airport in Richmond, Virginia back in the 1970s. Where he was in town to have a match with Ricky Steamboat at the Richmond Coliseum. My God.
And 2 airplane crashes?
He was in 2 airplane crashes, yes.
I feel like this man could survive stepping on a mine or something.
And he survived the 5% chance thing incident,
This is Ric Flair, man.
And he survived being canceled. This man has done it all.
So I wrote down the story because I thought maybe you would mention it. Jimmy Uso got arrested, DUI.
Again?
Again?
That's what I saw it on TMZ.
I'm looking this up.
He called the cop an asshole.
Is he the one that's married to the Trinity?
Yeah. To Naomi.
I still don't know which one he is.
He's the...
Because I totally kind of remember seeing the same, Jimmy Uso getting arrested, a couple months ago.
You're like, wait a
minute.
Dude,
this is so upsetting.
It's true? It happened?
Yeah. WWE star Jimmy Uso DUI arrested video. Wrestler called cop an asshole during stop.
Huh. There you go.
Yep, sounds about right. That's what I saw.
Dude, I think he literally did the same exact thing last time. I legit think he was pulled over by a cop and he insulted the cop and got arrested.
That's what I was saying. I was like, I thought I saw this story a couple months ago. And
yeah.
I was like, it's just the man's got a pattern.
In terms of DUIs, this is the 3rd or 4th, I think.
So, at what point, don't you go to jail after 3 or something like that?
I don't know.
Or how does that work? Depends on what state or what.
He works for a billionaire.
True.
You know what I'm saying? That's a part of it. But my thing is he's gotten in trouble for this quite a few times in WWE. So is Vince gonna let this slide, or because Jeff Hardy got to a point where they were just listen, we're not fucking with your shit no more. We're done. And remember, they released Jeff Hardy years ago, and he didn't come back till years later. Jimmy Uso, this is quite a few times he's done this already. But he's part of a very influential wrestling family. So are they lenient because of that? I don't know.
Probably.
Because you look at the entire Samoan dynasty. He is part of that. That's crazy.
Right.
He's got some royalty over here.
he legitimately does. His cousin Roman Reigns is the top guy in WWE right now.
Oh damn!
So it's there's that. His father is Rikishi. They are wrestling royalty.
He's got some deep Hawaiian blood.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what's up. Well, I guess that's not what's up.
Together. Dude, he's an amazing wrestler. He needs to freaking fix his shit. They are one of the greatest tag teams ever in WWE. That's upsetting.
All right. Yeah. So Jimmy Uso. Next up, you gonna say something?
I was gonna say Jimmy Uso, you big dummy. Anyway.
Man, that's how I feel. But I don't know what it's like to be Jimmy Uso, so I don't like to judge. But
exactly.
Fair
it just
enough,
sucks to see
it's just
somebody
upsetting.
throw. It just sucks to see somebody throw away such a career, and clearly, I could just tell from how you're taking it. It's like damn, like you had a son that just keeps fucking
Dude,
up. Or some
I
shit.
legit
Like-
feel disappointed. The man's older than me, I'm sure, but it's like I'm legit like, come on, man, like it's been too many times. Like I don't know.
It's like damn, he was doing so well too. Ah man, he slips.